Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa. This is episode 35. In last episode we finished off chapter 4, we did the trial, and we found out that, well, over the last couple of episodes we found out that Sakura, she killed herself to get rid of all the guilt and to help her friends out and stuff like that. So Monokuma, he made a big show of killing off Rodrigo, destroying the machine that could have gone into his data center and sorted stuff out, found some stuff out for the survivors. Anyways, with 6 people left, with the 7th somewhere around the school, here we go. Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Spoilers. Oh god. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. We've seen that mask before. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. Sounds like Hina. Yeah, chapter 5 out of 6. We're getting towards the end now. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. Everyone's come. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
It's a big horse. Just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. No matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. You okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is a small talk Bayukia warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is finished now. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're gonna begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by and obviously irritated by Akuya, we all started our exploration. Okay, so we need to get up to the... Is that the 5th floor now? Must be for chapter 5, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, between this episode and the last one, I spent all the Monokuma coins. I started off spending them all on... Where are we going? I started off spending them all on the machine, the lucky machine, the capsule machine. And it's reached 100% now, so I think we've got all of them that you can get out of there. But the trophy still didn't pop, saying you've received all gifts kind of thing. So there must be those mandatory ones that you get at the end of it, chapter points. And maybe there's something to do with school mode as well, what unlocks after this. I don't know. And I also spent a couple of coins on songs, the soundtracks. There's nothing else to spend them on now other than movies and stuff like that. Anyway, so here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. It seems nice to me, all the bamboo shoots are on the outside and the blue and the green. I like it. Anyway, let's get exploring. They've got right into it this time, haven't they? Hurrying it along. Nighttime secrets. No more. Oh, he's been abused. Poor Monokuma. One of the monitors. Totally useless no matter what. Okay. Just checking them out for coins. You know how it is. Even though I don't really care about coins now, I wouldn't mind being able to buy all the songs and stuff and being able to come on the game and just playing the soundtrack. Even though you got YouTube for that nowadays. I mean, I don't know. I still like to buy everything I can if possible. Yeah. Generic classroom number 1. There's 3 of them on this floor. Wow. Despair. Catch me if you can. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. Gross. They're like those joke things that are having manga, aren't they? Those joke little bonus sections at the end of a volume or something. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Kyoko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost... Just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. Ah. Oh well, that's what she gets for being such a brainwashed idiot. Nice. But yeah, with the Monokuma machine, just keep using one coin at a time and you'll get everything. For the last one, I did use like 50 of them. Just because I was getting bored of doing one at a time. And then it came up 100% received, no matter how many coins I was trying to put in. So, at once, how many coins I tried to put in at once. So, you know, it was simple times. Easier than I thought it would be. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? Hope it's not anything too creepy. Wow, you never know. Oh! Well, there it is. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It's... must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. You saying, it's a smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It's the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... Well, my fault again! Stop trying to blame everything on me. Poor Monokuma. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an insy bitsy, eggy, squeaky little hint. I've never heard it said like that before. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. Yeah, actually. So a lot more information. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Thanks. What's he talking about? Just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Okay, let's check out the meaningless crap first, for coins. Nope. Can't look at the clock this time, that's quite weird. Nice. And the metal. Nope, okay. There we go. We look at eye for an eye. Oh, we can't. I would have sworn that was something to examine. The white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. You might as well believe it. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Yes, all the blood stains are dry. And the colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. I'm getting corpse party vibes. A ton of blood and everything. So anything we haven't checked now? I think that might be it. Let's get out here. Oh wait, we haven't talked to Byakuya on his own yet, have we? And Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. Must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Probably a bit of both. Knowing him? Yeah, let's get out of there. Get out of that room. Let's go to the end of the corridor before moving on to other places, I think. Looking at the map, this seems like a variety of rooms. Raw. Rattle. It's locked. Came all the way just to be denied here. Sign in the hall says Biolab. A lot of sciencey labs on these later floors. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, like all the plants are gonna come alive or something. Maybe. Anyways, let's go to... Yeah, let's go by a karate dojo thingy. Yeah, that's sort of. That's so nice, seeing all the petals and stuff. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
That's the third time it's shown now. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. What, she thinks she's Toko? Oh. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Well, okay. Let's check that camera, actually. Yeah. The usual. Lots to explore in this room. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Yeah, I guess. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? I thought it looked like a drum. The massive drums that they use massive sticks for. You know what I mean. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Yeah, I guess. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Well, okay. Yeah, you. What have you got first? Nothing. I think this might be the last thing. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, lots of coins in this room. Beautiful. Even though this room's it's just the same as the other one. It's the first time I've seen this, I think. First time it's repeated a bit of scenery as a different thing to look at, I think. Anyways. Not much else we can do in there. How about the plant room? Oh, it's open. Oh, it looks stunning. We used to have a greenhouse close to where I lived, but they knocked it down. I don't think it had enough charity money. That's not the right term, but... At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. Me too, actually. Fresh air and stuff is nice. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realise the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath the calm exterior, those watching, waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. Okay. He's not the most hippie of people, considering he's meant to be a hippie. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioner or something? It's for the sprinklers! Okay. Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Well, yeah, that's what he said. Yep, you got it. Super user friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. I'd love to try it. I haven't done it in years. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! What a freak. Is this when the Monsters Monochrome appears on? Yeah, all that sort of stuff. I getcha. A shed? Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, chickens. This place even has chickens. They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people, or lay bombs instead of eggs, or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken. Really is, right? I can say that for sure. It's a chicken. Oh, it's all separate. Okay, let's check them all. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. Send something different for each one at least. It's a chicken. Okay, I'll do. Yeah, step away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And it's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. Contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power. Refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. Never lets me get a word in edgewise. Edgewise? I always say edgeways. I don't know. That's a huge plant. Ooh, what is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! Oh. That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! The plant's all like, snap! Your flesh is like, whoa, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty frickin' amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. It is impressive. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, this flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. I like his nonsense. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Now, they've got some points out there too. Okay, one we looked at. We have got... oh, the camera first. Yeah. Anything more around here? Nope. Last thing then that we haven't explored. Just be sure I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganised. From a lawnmower to fertiliser, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Okay, it's a shit ton of things to explore. Bags of fertiliser are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Okay. It even helps you grow coins. Different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? The pickaxe he was talking about. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. What's that from? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. They do. Ooh. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, some as big as your head. Any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. If we want to. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Monokuma, maybe. I think that might be it. I will press triangle one more time and annoy you shitless. There we go. I think that's it. We've checked out every room and everything on the floor. Right. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. Need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Yeah, he's taking us there. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay, let's get talking. Come on then, Hina. You never explore properly, but we'll give it a go. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance for escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realised something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why'd you ask?
So then...
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the floors but not the 5th. Talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? I was thinking toilets, but okay. But yeah, no stairs. Not going any higher. Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. That's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out to this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay. Next up, well, we'll go for him. Come on then.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant? Well, okay, we've got a couple of things to talk to him about. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
Totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. Don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, he just answers it. Okay, let's talk to him again. Chicken coop next. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens! He can count. I love chickens! Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, barbecue. Decisions, decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Ugh. Pretty sure that'll kill you. And I think there's one more unless he's going to say something after these 3. Tool shed. Not so too, huh? That pickaxe. Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? I can't think where. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. No? Wait. Ah, that's it, I remember. Oh, Mondo. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. Thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Oh my god, he's off. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. He's such a freak. Yeah. Hey, Baikura, seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told it to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honour me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so, what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom? How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What do you plan to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in your hands. Hands of a serial killer. Oh, don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now we have the knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. Don't know what she might do. Well, they keep all the kitchen knives around. Is it much different? I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then.
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much I trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. Guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Ah, do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. Ugh. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Ah, that I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Yeah.
Hey.
My concern's with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If they were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant. Resi reference.
But...
Wait, not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well...
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Shit. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well no, strange is a massive understatement. Oh yes. Smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously? I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words.
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how's it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the information we have for now. Yeah, we've spoken to everyone.
Yo.
So, now what do we do?
Hmm.
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Okay,
Well...
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion, so Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
But what do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humour, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be serious right now, can you? I know you won't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
That maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. It's the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Hmm?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
But what's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off in the attention. Can't believe her, enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko. No.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. You telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation, just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Ugh. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause, look! Oh. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Oh? Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst. What? My precious. They stole it. It's a Lord of the Rings reference as well. You're precious? Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me, with betrayal? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck's your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Ah, night time. Looks like that's the end of our first day in chapter 5. Uh-oh, need to get out of here.
You know?
Can't talk about this more in the morning. Tomorrow. About Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. It's getting weird already at the very start. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Oh, doorbell. As I opened my eyes, I realised I'd fallen asleep without realising it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know I'm not supposed to go out during nighttime, but can't just not go. Okay, before we get going with this, just in case there's a lot of chat coming, I am going to end things here, and then we'll see what Kyoko wants. This has been Greenie XI. I'll get my name right eventually. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit, when we go for... well, see what Kyoko wants. In a bit, folks.